Hello, everyone. Welcome to HOR 164-820K Hort Pest Management for summer semester 2021. My name is Eric Jones, and I will be your instructor for Hort Pest Management. This is your course introduction and syllabus lecture. So if you want to go ahead and print off your syllabus, go ahead and do that, and also print off your assignment schedule. I'm going to show you in this lecture exactly where those two documents are located within Blackboard. This being an 800 level course means that this course is 100% online. There are no face-to-face meetings. You will see recorded lectures and do all of your assignments via Blackboard. K means that the course is done within 8 weeks versus a 9-week summer semester. So you have 8 weeks to complete Hort Pest Management. All units are open, so you feel free to work ahead, but there are due dates within each unit, which is broken down into 2 weeks apiece. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now so that you can actually see where we are going to find this information. So give me 1 second, and I am sharing right now. And as you can see, you're on your the My Start page, or Start Here. So if you were to click Start Here, you're going to see the very first thing, course entry assignment. This assignment needs to be completed by this Thursday, which is May 20th, 2021, by midnight. I'm giving you the entire day to get that assignment done. If you do not complete the course entry assignment by Thursday, May 20th, let me just double check and make sure that the 20th is Thursday, by midnight, you will be recorded as a no-show. And we do not like to do that to students. So please, please go ahead and knock out this course entry assignment. It's 5 questions on the syllabus. So if you're watching this lecture and you read the syllabus, you're going to be 100% A-OK on the course entry assignment. You just have to complete it by May 20th at midnight. And then you're going to see Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4. These are your 4 units. They need to be completed by the end of the semester. I recommend breaking it down into 2 weeks. As you can see, each unit will be opened up for you guys on Monday, May 17th at 8 a.m. So if you work real hard and get Unit 1 done, you can go ahead and jump into Unit 2. However, remember that if you're not working ahead, there are assignments within each unit that you must complete within the 2-week period. You're going to want to watch the lectures, you're going to want to read the chapters, and then you're going to have to do a homework assignment and a unit exam. And we'll talk more about that when we read the syllabus, but I just wanted to kind of go over where everything is here on Blackboard. So you got the 4 units. You're also going to do an integrated pest management plan. You will choose a crop, a turf grass, an agricultural crop, a nursery crop that you will complete an integrated pest management plan on. And then here is your final exam. It'll be due the very last day of class, and we will see that on our assignment schedule. You also see a makeup exam. I will make a determination whether that needs to be implemented or not. As it stands right now, it is not in effect. This is if you were to miss, a couple of assignments and you wanted to do it for a makeup, we may or may not do that. But as of right now, it does not exist. It's just in Blackboard, just in case we have to implement that. But you do have the project. You do have a final exam, which is comprehensive. It is based on taking the state exam for your pesticide license. So I kind of mimic that a little bit for you. So with everything being comprehensive from Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4, you'll be more than prepared enough to sit for the not the pest man, but your pesticide license for the state of North Carolina. So there is your Start Here. Your course syllabus is located just underneath Start Here. But before we jump into that, I want to show you that there will be announcements. You'll see the welcome to HOR 164 800 Pest Management welcome message. Then there's one on your course entry assignment. And then I have the important due dates. All of these will be available via May 17th at 8 a.m. And as you can see, I've listed every important due date here for you. So you can print that out, write it in your calendar, type it in Outlook, put it on your cell phone, however you remind yourself of things. You've got everything short and condensed right there. If you need to get in touch with me, here is my information. There's my email, ejones@forsythtech.edu. There is my work phone, 336-734-7404. And my office location is in the Strickland Center, 1223. And I will be available Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday via Teams, 8 to 9 for an online office hour. And then I will conduct a on-campus office hour on Wednesdays from 10 until 11 in the Strickland Center, room 1223, which is my office. And please note that you must use your Forsyth Tech email address for all school business. A lot of the times I don't even get like Hotmail or Yahoo or sometimes even Gmail. I don't get those messages. So please use your Forsyth Tech email. And so let's go ahead and check out our syllabus. And as you can see, here is the course syllabus. We're going to click on that here in a second, but here is a link to the universal course policies and procedures. Here is your assignment schedule. And then here's some information from the college on how this course works. So I want you to print your course syllabus and your assignment schedule, tape them or staple them together and have them like inside your textbook. That's the best way to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and open up our syllabus. It is a Microsoft Word document. And I'm going to have to drag it over here to the visible screen. And as you can see, it is a 3-page syllabus. Title of the course, Hort Pest Management, HOR 164 820K, Summer 2021. My contact information again, Eric Jones, American Society of Landscape Architects, ejones@forsythtech.edu, 336-734-7404. And then the Strickland Center is my office, room 1223. It is in between the Grow-In Lab and the Design Studio there in the horticulture area. Student advising hours, again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, virtually 8 to 9 a.m. Via Microsoft Teams, or we can use Zoom. We'll try Teams first. I know sometimes people like Zoom a little bit better, and the school is switching over to Zoom very, very shortly. Wednesday, we're holding it 10 to 11 a.m. in my office at Strickland Center, room 1223. Skills needed, basic knowledge of biology, math, and reading comprehension. Class meetings, we are 100% online using Blackboard 24/7. And the location is Blackboard. You can access it from Forsyth Tech's website, forsythtech.edu, and then click on the Blackboard tab and then log in with your TechLink username and password. Last day to complete the course entry assignment before drop. Remember, I spoke of that just here a few minutes ago, that it is due Thursday, May 20th at midnight. The last day to withdraw from this course is June 22nd. The materials required for this class is the North Carolina Pesticide Applicator Core Manual and the Ornamental and Turfgrass Pest Management Manual. You can get both of those textbooks from the school textbook, or you can order them directly from NC State. You need to have a calculator, pen or pencil, like a 3-ring binder maybe, or a composition book, whichever you prefer to take notes, and then access to MS Office and Adobe Reader, as I will put up some documents in Blackboard that you may need to use Microsoft Word or Adobe Reader to answer. There are no prerequisites or co-requisites to the course. The course description: this course covers the identification and management of plant pests, including insects, disease, and weeds. Topics include pest identification and beneficial organisms, and pesticide application safety, and the use of the least toxic methods of management. Basically, we're going to learn some integrated pest management skills. Upon completion, students should be able to manage common landscape pests using the least toxic methods of control and be prepared to sit for the North Carolina Commercial Pesticide Ground Applicators License, which means you will sit for the core exam, which is category E, and then category L, which is the grounds applicator, ornamentals, and turf. So you'll have categories E and L on your state pesticide license if you decide to take it. I've had several students take it. They're like, Eric, the class more than prepared me enough to sit for the exam. So that actually made me feel good that we were covering everything that you need to know for the state license. Learning objectives, you need to demonstrate pest identification and management using sustainable methods, identify major horticulture pests such as insects, pathogens, and weeds, and create an integrated pest management plan. You will need to choose a crop, whether it be a turf grass. And when I say a turf grass, it can be for tall fescue. It can be for Bermuda grass, St. Augustine, zoysia, whatever turf grass you like. Or if you're into the nursery or greenhouse side of the house, you can choose a nursery crop or you can choose a greenhouse crop. The choice is yours. There is an assignment on Blackboard, which you will tell me pretty quickly here in the semester which crop or plant that you're going to choose. And then last but not least, again, prepare for the North Carolina Pesticide Applicators exam. Our grading and evaluation methods, you will have homework, exams, an IPM project, and a final exam that will be for a total of 100%. Your homework is going to be worth 30%. There's 4 homework assignments, 1 for each unit. There is a minus 10 points deducted if submitted after the deadline. So if you do miss it, you still have 5 days to complete the assignment. It'll just be minus 10 points. And just think about it. If you get them all right, you would still have an A if you turned it in late. There is no submission after 5 days from the due date, and no homework grade is dropped. It's not. So you have plenty of time to get it done. And if you miss it, you still have 5 more days to complete the assignment. Exams, there's a total of 4 unit exams in addition to your final exam. So 5 exams total. But the unit exam, there will be 4. Again, minus 10 points if submitted after the time deadline. There is no submission 5 days from the due date, and no exams are dropped. Now, I did show you in Blackboard that there was a makeup exam. That's if I noticed several people, bombed an exam, just flunked it, horribly, or if someone had an emergency situation. And if somebody does have an emergency situation, I would be fair enough and offer it to the entire class. I will say, hey, there is going to be a makeup exam, but when we do this makeup exam, it's only offered on the last day of class for a given period of time, usually like 12 hours. And so within that 12 hours, you would have a chance to take it. Remember, that's me being a nice person. That's if I feel like you all need to have it, we will do it. But as of right now, it does not exist. We'll just see how the semester goes. Your IPM project due the last day of the semester, so there's really no minus 10 points needed for that. It's due the very last day. And then your final exam, no submission penalty for that because it is due the very last day of the semester. And both of those are worth 10%. So 30 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10 is your 100% grading evaluation for this course. Here is the Forsyth Tech grading scale. Remember, we have 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, C is 70 to 79, and then D, 60 to 69, and then an F is anything 59 and below. And remember, you can withdraw before June 29th for a W. Late work, makeup work, extra credit. There is no makeup work, no drop grades, no extra credit. You can submit work up to 5 days late for a reduction of 10 points, except for the Unit 4 exam, the IPM project, and the final exam that are all due on the last day of the semester. So see, I'm kind of giving you some leeway here to go ahead and work ahead. So if you finish Unit 1, jump into Unit 2 and knock it out. I have had students finish this course in, a matter of 2 weeks where they just focused on this class, multiple hours a day, and they would knock it out. It's totally up to you, though. We're leaving it totally up to you, the student. And then here is a link to the Universal Course Policies and Procedures. We also have that link underneath the syllabus tab on Blackboard. And so that is your course syllabus. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out. And then you're going to see your assignment schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up for you. Again, it is a Microsoft Word document. And here is the assignment schedule. We have Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, and then final exam and LPM project. Again, remember the due date, Monday, July 19th at 3 p.m. for your final exam and LPM, IPM project. So it'll be your integrated pest management project. I got to reword that. That says LMP, so I will definitely change that to IMP. I was typing too fast, so I tend to do that. But again, Unit 1, you've got your topics, course introduction, certification and licensing, integrated pest management, pesticide labeling and formulations. I'll go back, and on the printed form on Blackboard, you'll actually have the dates. It's a 2-week period. But remember, in Unit 1, you got to have your course entry assignment due May 20th at midnight. And then you're going to read the chapters 1 and 2 in your core manual, chapter 3 in your core manual, chapter 1 in your O&T, chapters 4 and 5 in the core manual, chapter 12 in the core manual, and then chapter 10 in ornamentals and turf. Homework is due May 28th at 3 p.m., and so is your Unit 1 exam, Friday, May 28th at 3 p.m. And then we jump into Unit 2. Same thing. There's your topics. Here's what we're going to be reading. Here's your homework due and your final exam, your Unit 2 exam. They're both due on Friday, June 18th at 3 p.m. You're starting to see a trend here. Everything's due 3 p.m., right? Chapter 3, we're going to talk turf grass cultural management and insects, and then the weeds and disease. Here's your chapters. Homework due for Unit 3, Tuesday, July 6th at 3 p.m., Tuesday, July 6th at 3 p.m. for the unit exam. This one is due on a Tuesday. I didn't want to make it due on a Friday when I figured most of you may be celebrating 4th of July weekend, either on vacation or spending it with friends or family. So I didn't want to bombard you and make you have it due that Friday. I'm giving you the entire weekend to do it. And you have Tuesday morning if you wanted to wait that late to get both of these done if you were celebrating July 4th. And then Unit 4, we're going to talk about ornamental cultural management and insects and ornamental weeds and disease, vertebrate pests. Homework due Unit 4, Monday, July 19th, 3 p.m. Then Monday, July 19th, 3 p.m. for your final exam. And then your final exam and IPM project due date, Monday, July 19th at 3 p.m. Monday, July 19th is the very last day of the class. So 3 major assignments due that day, but everything is opened up for you all to go ahead and start working ahead. So I'm going to go back to start here, and I'm going to click in Unit 1. And we're just going to talk about this. You'll always see a unit introduction. You'll have our unit objectives, unit directions. So please read the course syllabus and assignment schedule located in the course information tab. I recommend printing both documents and keeping them in a 3-ring binder with other course information. You'll have your course entry assignment, and then please read the following chapters in your textbook. The preface in your O&T, chapter 1, 2, and 3 in the core manual. Chapter 1, Introduction to Pest Management in Turf, Grass, and Ornamentals. And then read in your core manual, chapter 4, 5, and 12. And then last but not least, Ornamental and Turf Grass Pest Management, O&T, chapter 10. And then you're going to see a link to your lectures, an IPM plan crop. Please tell me your IPM plan crop in the comments below. And all you've got to do is type that in, and it'll automatically submit it. And I will give you credit for doing the assignment. Here is a calibration calculations worksheet. You're going to see a lecture on that. I recommend trying to work out the calculations prior to seeing that lecture. But if you're having some issues with it, there is going to be a lecture of me working out these problems. And then here is your homework and your Unit 1 exam. Here is textbook chapters. I've got these scanned in just in case. I'll open them up if there's not enough books in the school bookstore, but I will check on Monday morning to make sure that we had enough of the 2 textbooks needed for this class. If not, I can open them up right there in a PDF, but I will only do that if there's not enough textbooks in the bookstore. And so your homework is going to consist of 50 questions. The unit exams are 50 questions, and then your final exam will be a comprehensive 50 questions as well. But let's look at our lectures. You got the pesticide applicator certification and licensing, pesticide laws and regulations, natural pest controls, integrated pest management for the landscape manager, pest management, introduction to pest management and turf grass and ornamentals, pesticide labeling, pesticide formulations. There's your calculations for that worksheet, and then applying the correct amount of pesticide. Applying the correct amount, and then applying the correct amount of pesticide. And then we've got 2 YouTube videos here, backpack sprayer calibration, and then how to calibrate your rotary spreader. So a lot of lectures for Unit 1. So, the first one, let's say 10 minutes, 35 for the segments. There's 45 plus another 37. Here's one almost an hour, 22 minutes, 30 minutes, 18 minutes, almost 30 minutes, 16 minutes, an hour, and then 3 minutes, and then 7 minutes. So you do want to pace yourself when watching these lectures. You don't want to get overwhelmed and wait to the last minute. So if you do complete Unit 1 fairly fast, you can go ahead and jump into Unit 2. And as you see, same situation, same setup. You got your lectures in here. So all the lectures are recorded as YouTube videos, and they are linked to a YouTube page to save space on the server. So hopefully that is good for you to get started. I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. And if you have any questions, my phone number at the college is 734-7404. It does go to my email, so I will be able to respond quickly. I usually have a time in the evenings that I'll sit down and return calls. So, if it's 9 o'clock at night, I'm not going to return it till the next morning, but I do late afternoon, early evening, sit down and return phone messages and answer emails. And then, when I have office hours available. So I hope this helps. I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you. I just looked at the class roster. I know a few of you. Don't know every single body, but I'm definitely excited to get to know each and every one of you and help you along your way in your horticultural education. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next lecture.